Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys how I'm making this wig using this 360 frontal with a wig cap already attached. Now this hair is from Ocean Hair. You probably heard it before. I actually watched a review on this hair before. I don't know if you guys heard of Ivy Deer. I'm pretty sure you have if you're watching this video because she's a hair channel too. And I seen her do a review on this hair, so guess I'm reviewing it too. So this is what it looks like. It's like a 360 frontal, but it has like the wig cap already attached, so it's less sewing time because you don't have to sew on the frontal. And they sent 3 bundles, and this is Peruvian body wave. The links and everything will be down below. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys that. To make a wig, of course, you're going to need a styrofoam head and a little stand. I put the little stand on my desk to make it easy for me. I actually want to buy a new stand so I can get better angles while filming, because it's kind of difficult filming this angle, but I did what I can do. Alright, so you're going to need a needle and thread, of course, because you're sewing. And you're also going to need some scissors. And what else did I use? I think that's it. Yeah, because you don't need a wig cap. I usually always have a dome cap, but you don't need one because it already has one. So it's super convenient. Like, it saves a lot of time. And if you're a beginner, this is actually pretty, like, convenient for you. So I'm going to take the longest bundle first. I'm just going to cut that and, like, unravel it and, you know, get it prepared to sew onto the cap. So I sewed the first track off camera just to get an idea of how this is gonna work, and okay, I'll start off with that. If you're gonna use the wig cap, I mean the little thing with the wig cap, use a lot of stick pins to kind of stick it down because it does move, like the actual lace part of the little wig cap, it does move a little bit. I'll say that. But the hair itself is nice. I could tell by the texture that if I bleach this, it will still look nice just based on the coarse texture alone. But the tracks, I had a very hard time with the tracks because they're like triple wefted. Now, if I wasn't lazy, I could easily split the tracks with a razor. I mean, it's pretty simple, but I prefer not to do that because I feel like that causes more shedding. It's just something I don't want to do. So I kind of had difficulty sewing because the wefts are very, very, very thick, and I typically do not prefer that. Now, when I was done with the wig, the wefts didn't feel bulky, so that was a good thing, but making the wig was very difficult. And you'll see, as I'm trying to stick the needle into the weft, and I try to like angle it to where you guys can see it, I kind of had a hard time. Now, I don't stick the needle through the weft the whole entire time. I only stick it through the weft at the end, so when I start and when I finish, to just secure it. That way, if it becomes loose in the middle, it's not going to just slip off because it's very secure at the end. So that's the only time I stick it through the weft. So I probably would run the needle through the actual weft maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I'll just like go through the hair. But I struggled the whole time making this wig because the tracks are so thick that the needle barely wants to stick through it, and you guys will see that throughout the video. Now, I don't even show myself making this whole entire wig because, I mean, I say this in a lot of my videos, I don't like being repetitive. I don't like watching videos where the same thing is happening over and over again. I'd rather you just show me it once or twice, and then you kind of just explain what you're doing like along the way and just kind of get to the point. So I showed myself doing this part, and I showed myself doing 2 other pieces, but I do not show myself making this whole entire wig because that'll be very long, and I just feel like it's a bit unnecessary. Now, if you want me to make videos where I'm showing the whole entire process, let me know, but I personally think it's repetitive. Like, you're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. So this part, I kind of like slowed it down and let you guys see me do it for a while, but I will speed it up because I'm literally just doing the same thing. I'm just sewing, and it's pretty simple. I think I'm naturally good at sewing, so I took a sewing class in 4th grade, but sewing's pretty simple. It's just looping and yeah. Alright, so I finished that piece, and now I'm just going to show myself doing this next piece. Same thing, I'm kind of making the tracks curve in like a U shape, and I just feel like it, I don't know, I like how I don't know, I like how the hair lays when I do it this way. But I will eventually sew the track straight across, and of course I'll show you guys when I do that. So I'm gonna let you guys just watch this part, and then you'll see me sewing this track straight across in like, I don't know, probably like 2 minutes from now. I don't know how like fast it's gonna go by, but yeah, just watch. Pretty simple, doing the same thing. I just want to show you guys at least one more time so you guys get an idea of how to do it. And you guys see I'm struggling to put the needle through the track. At one point I actually had to bite the needle and use my teeth to pull it through the track. And so yeah, that's the only negative thing I say about the hair. Overall the frontal itself is nice. The knots bleach pretty easily. The hair itself is nice. I want to dye it. I for sure want to dye it. I want to bleach or do something to it because I feel like it could definitely tolerate the bleach. So you guys will see that. But I just was not a big fan of the tracks, and I feel like if you were a beginner, it would be hard for you to work with them. You know, someone who's professional, they either work around it or they just split the tracks. It's simple. But yeah, for a beginner, I don't know. And you know, I don't know if all of their wefts are like this. Sometimes companies, like with certain hair texture, the tracks be different. I really do not know. So I mean, I don't want to scare you guys off based on the construction of the tracks. The proven hair, the bundles, the tracks are way too thick in my opinion. I don't like it. And I've said this in hair videos before, I like single tracks, single wefts. It's my thing. So yeah, I mean, it's all up to you, you know? I don't make these decisions for you. I just give my review and I tell you guys what I think, and you make the decisions yourself. So like I said, I'm gonna let you guys watch me sew this part, and then I'll jump back in when I'm sewing straight across. So once I get to about this point where the U is getting smaller and smaller, I usually stop right here, and that's when I start sewing the tracks across. I honestly, I can't even give an actual reason as to why I do it this way. It just, with time, after making wigs so much, I just learned that it lays the best and it looks the most natural. It's very easy for me to cover the tracks when they're laying flat this way with the hair from the frontal. So yeah, that's my reason for doing this. So I just, you know, put the track across and then I just sew it. Now I ended up, you guys, if you are paying attention, when I'm done with this, you kind of like see like a gap, and just know that I filled that gap with more hair. It really bothered me in this video. I didn't want to seem like I didn't know what I was doing. You can see at the end what I'm talking about. It's like a gap. Do you guys see that gap I'm talking about? How like you could see through the hair, the wig cap? I put more hair in that, just to let you know. So I finished the wig, and you know, this one looks like, you know, looks very flat up here, and you can see that the hair from the frontal covers that up just easily. And so now it's time to kind of mess around with the actual frontal part. Oh wait, pause! I moved too fast, so I have to bleach the knots first. So I'm going to take this BW2 bleach and this 50 volume developer, and I'm going to mix a, oh my god, what is it? A mixture together. I'll use that. And when you bleach the knots, you want the mixture to be pretty thick. Now I've learned it's really like, you have to get it perfect, because sometimes I'll make it to where it's too thick, to where it's like super hard to spread, and so it doesn't even penetrate the lace. But sometimes it's too thin, and then it like gets to the roots of the hair and it looks really weird. So yeah, it's honestly trial and error. Just, you want it to be thick enough to where it's not gonna just run through the lace, but you don't want it to be, you don't want it to be too thick, because you want to be able to like spread it easily, like spread it like butter on toast. Does that make sense at all? Like, you know when, okay, oh, perfect, okay. You know when butter is kind of like room temperature, so it's very easy to like spread on toast? or like, you know, when you get butter from the refrigerator and it's like, it's kind of easy but it's not too easy, or like when you have butter that's from the freezer and it's impossible, you want it to be like butter that you just got out of the refrigerator. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, that I'm done trying to explain it. Okay, I feel like I'm not making sense, but yeah, I made my mixture and now I'm just going to put it on the entire portion of the lace, and yeah, just gonna let you guys watch me do that because I feel like I'm talking too much at this point. Alright, so I let the bleach process for maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I rinsed it out. Now I'm going to customize the frontal, but then it wasn't until I was customizing that I realized that it was already pre-plucked. You can kind of tell. And by the way, I got some of the bleach on the hair, but you know what? I wasn't going to fix that, because based on how I was going to style the hair anyways, you weren't going to see it. But I mean, if it bothers you, you could just use some dye and like dye it. But yeah, I kind of wasted my time with this because the frontal's already pre-plucked and it already looked very natural, but I'm gonna do it anyways because that's what you do. You pluck stuff and you try to make it look as natural as possible. But I'm gonna speed this part up very fast so you guys don't have to watch too much of it. Alright, so I did all that. Now this is me the next day. Now, do you guys like my hair? Because if you do, I'll totally make a tutorial on how I style it this way. I think it looks really cute, and if you remember from my last video, it has grown out, and I've been taking my Sugar Bear hair vitamins, and I totally see a difference. I think it looks really cute. But anyways, I couldn't wear it like this, because I mean, I had to put the wig on. So I'm just going to wet my hair a little bit in order to kind of gel it back, because my hair was kind of dried. It kind of like air dried, so I wet a little bit, then I like just brushed it back. I don't think I put gel, I just brushed it back, and then I put the wig cap on. Now you guys, my hair, it looks thin, but it's not because of my wig wear or anything. My hair is naturally thin. It's always been that way, so don't be concerned or anything. It's just always been that way. So now I'm going to take these two powders. One is like a translucent banana shade, and then another one is my foundation shade. And I mix the two together because I realize that sometimes when I use just my foundation shade, it's a little too dark for me. So I mix them together and I'm brushing it on the lace part in order to tint that area, you know, to make it look more scalp-like. And then I'm going to put the wig on, and this is how it, wait, no, you can't see it just yet, but this is how it looks. It looks pretty good. I like it. And I curled and styled it and like parted it on the styrofoam head before I filmed this video because I just didn't want the video to be too long, and I just thought showing myself curl it would kind of be unnecessary because I've showed a video of me curling hair before, so that's why I didn't include that in this video. But here I am inspecting the frontal because I'm like, something's off about you, and I couldn't figure out what, but I ended up making it look good at the end. So for the most part, I'm going to let you guys just watch me do this, but I will say that I'm going to use this Got2b Freeze Spray. I'm learning that I actually like this better than the gel, only because it dries faster and it's kind of just easier to use. It's just, these things are so tricky. I haven't mastered, exactly how to do it. When I do, I will do a tutorial. The one thing I know is that you have to dry it on cool settings, but I haven't mastered how much spray you need or how long you're supposed to dry it. So if I knew it, I would tell you guys. I kind of just like go with it, and I just figure it out as I go. But when I have an actual technique down, I'll for sure let you guys know. I just don't know, so I'm gonna let you guys just watch me try to style this wig and make it look good. Yeah, I was getting very frustrated because I felt like where I had the part, it was too much lace exposed, so it didn't look natural. So I was trying to figure out where to part to where it looked natural enough and it wasn't kind of odd. And I ended up sticking with this part because I thought it looked decent enough. Yeah, I thought it looked decent enough. So then I got my tweezers and I kind of just tweezed, not too much. It won't even make a huge difference. I just wanted to kind of tweeze a little bit of hairs out so that I'm able to kind of, you know, make it look more natural. But I liked how this part looked for the most part. Okay, it looked better than the other part. Because the other part, yeah, it looked kind of bald, if you guys know what I mean. If you guys have been watching the video. So I finally got my hair to where I liked it. Honestly, I was so frustrated because I filmed this other night, February 10th, and I was going out to gym for my birthday. So I was very annoyed because I was like, okay, like I have to hurry up and get ready. And I'm doing my makeup and I'm showing you guys the makeup look I ended up doing. I didn't take any pictures or post any pictures on Snap, so you guys didn't see it. But I ended up liking my hair like this, so I kept it like this, and I was like, okay, whatever, like it looks decent enough for me. My whole goal is just to make it look as natural as possible. I never wanted to be super obvious to have a wig on. So I went off camera and I did my makeup, and here I am. I ended up wearing like purple eyeshadow for my birthday because one, my birthstone is amethyst, and two, purple brings out hazel eyes. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up if it was helpful, and I'll see you in my next one.